and thank you for watching this video. And in this video, I want to talk about the JARS money management system. Now, this JARS money management system can work miracles for you and in your life. At my Millionaire Mind Intensive program, I teach a very effective money management method designed specifically to get you to financial freedom. Is that what you want? Good. It's called the JARS money management system. And basically, using this system, you split your money up into 6 different accounts. And you have percentages of your money you put into each account. You can use bank accounts or actual JARS if you want to. So what are these JARS and what percentage of your income goes into these JARS? Let me explain. Now, one of the JARS you'll learn is called the FFA, which stands for Financial Freedom Account. And what this simply is that 10% of all your money, how much? 10%, thank you, of all your money goes into this jar. And it's for financial freedom. So what do you think you have to do for financial freedom? Well, you have to invest some money. And so where do you invest the money? You'll take the money out of here and you invest it into, you choose, what will bring you some returns? Maybe it's stocks. Maybe it's another business or a set of different businesses. Maybe it's real estate. But you take the money, you put it towards that business for a return. You want dividends, you want earnings, you want return on your investment. So this is what we call your golden goose. The goose that lays the golden eggs. This is what this gives you. And so 10% again of all your money goes into here. Now, when do you spend this money? You don't spend the money. You don't ever spend the money. What did I just say a few seconds ago? I said you invest, correct. You invest your money. So you don't take the money out and you go and buy a new car. You don't take the money out and go and buy a new Lamborghini. No, you take it out and you invest into things that will give you a return. So that's the financial freedom account. 10% goes into here. Now let's talk about the next jar. Next, I want to talk about the next jar, which is called LTSS, long-term savings for spending. Long-term savings for spending. What is this jar? This jar is designed for you to take money out and spend it on the things that you've been saving for. So for example, you may be wanting to spend money in the near future on a new LED or LCD television, or maybe a vacation for you and your family. Or maybe there's an item, a new computer that you want to buy. Now, 10% of all our income goes into the LTSS. 10% of your income goes into the LTSS, and when you've saved enough money for that item, for that television, or for that computer, or maybe your daughter or your son's getting married, then you take the money out and you put it towards that. It's designed for that, okay? LTSS, long-term savings spending, 10% of all your income goes into here. Let's talk about the next jar. Our next jar is one of my favorite jars. It's called the education jar. Education. Now, this is for you to continually grow, because we have a saying at the Millionaire Mind Intensive that if you are not growing, you are automatically, what? Dying. And as human beings, we have to continue to grow. Think about this. In nature, imagine a tree. In nature, if a plant is not growing because it's not nurtured, it's not fed, it's not watered, what happens to that plant? It eventually dies, it withers away. And that's the same as us. You know, are we human beings? Yes. Are we part of nature? Yes. And if we are not growing, we are automatically dying. So it's important that you invest in yourself, you invest in your education. 10% of all your income will go into here, 10%. And you take this money out and you invest it in yourself. Maybe there's some books you want to buy about professional development, business development, or personal development. Maybe there's a course you want to go to, a program, a workshop, a seminar, a conference, all designed to help you to grow. So again, education jar, 10% of your money goes in here and you use it to invest in yourself. Now, someone once famously said that if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Ignorance is so much more expensive when you realize in the long term. So that's the education jar. Next, let's look at what we call the necessities jar. So what is the necessities jar? First of all, 55% of all your income goes into the necessities jar, 55%. So what kind of necessities do you have in your life? Think about that. Well, you got to eat, you got to have a roof over your head. So maybe, yes, you've got to buy your groceries, you've also got to pay your mortgage or pay for the rental of the property that you're staying in. You have other necessities like clothes that you have to wear, because most people in cities, you don't walk around naked, so you've got to wear clothes. Maybe there's some medication that you have to take in order to continue living. Maybe you're suffering some health issues. So these are necessities that we invest in. So we put the money into here and we spend that ongoing each month. 55% of all your income will come from here. So that's the necessities jar. Okay, now let's look at this next jar. Now this next jar, for some people, they love this jar. Other people, they find this jar quite difficult, and I'll explain why. It's called the play jar. And this jar is designed for you to reward yourself, to reward your inner child, to reward your inner spirit. Because typically, if you work hard, and you work hard, and you work hard, but you never take the time to reward yourself, at some point, your subconscious mind will sabotage your success. Maybe you're going to close a new deal, or maybe you're going to go for a new job appointment, and you're going for that interview. And your inner child, your inner spirit suddenly starts sabotaging you in the sense that it says, well, I don't feel rewarded. I'm working so hard, I'm doing all the best I can for you, but I don't feel rewarded. So this jar is designed for you to put 10% in every single month. And every single month, you take the money out and you reward yourself. You treat yourself. So your inner child and spirit feels rewarded. So what can you do? Well, think about it. What makes you look at the money you have in here and you say, okay, I have enough money to do this. If you have enough money to go and eat in the best restaurant in your city, go and eat there. If you have enough money to go to the cinema with your partner and you can sit in the premium seats, not the ordinary general seats, the premium seats where you can put your popcorn and your drink and you feel very comfortable and you're right in front of the screen, do that. If you like to have a massage, go for the best massage you can afford based on this. Now, if you're still struggling financially now, just look at it, okay? If you've only got $1, €1, whatever it is in here, take it out and just spend it on rewarding yourself, whatever that can buy for you. But feel good and feel rewarded from just that $1 or €1. So this is the play jar. And some people find it difficult to spend money in here, typically what we call savers. Spenders, no problem. But everybody, regardless of what personality you have around money, spend the money every single month. Every single month. 10% of your income goes in here, and every single month you spend that money. That's the play jar. Lastly, I want to talk about one more jar, and this jar is called the gift jar. The gift jar is all about good karma. You see, you've heard about what you give, you get. So 5% of all your income goes into this jar, 5%. And again, similar to the play jar, every single month you take the money out and you give it away. You give it to people who need it. You give it to people who need it more than you. It's only 5% of your income. So what type of people? It could be members of your family who are struggling right now and they need your help. It could be your place of worship. For example, your mosque, your church, your synagogue, your temple, wherever it is, maybe give it to them. Look for people who need it. Maybe you're walking down the road and you see someone who seems to be sitting there hungry, and maybe they're asking for money. Typically, I don't give them money. I'll say, are you hungry? I'll go into the shop, I'll buy them something, and I'll give it to them to eat so they don't squander that money. So this jar is for you to feel good about yourself because you are able to help other people. Personally, I give away a lot of money every single month because I can, because I think it makes a difference. So you see, wealth is not just about what you can reward yourself with, but also what you can reward other people with through charity and through contribution. And again, 5% of all your income goes into here, and every month you spend it. Don't hold it, give it away to other people. So that is the gift jar. And I'll say this, that the habit of managing the jars is much more important than the amount you're able to give. So for example, if you're struggling right now and you think, well, I don't have 5% to put into the gift jar, fine. What you can do in the interim is say, look, I can give away time. So give away time in the interim, still continue managing your money as best you can. The idea is if your necessities are very, very high, maybe they're 90%, maybe they're not 55%, start from 90% and put some money into the other jars anyway. Put some money into your FFA and all the other jars. And over time, bring that amount, like 90%, bring it down to a manageable amount, 50, 55%, or even less. Personally, my necessities jar right now, because I've been using this system for many years, is less than 20%. Because there's only so much food you can eat. There's only so many homes you can live in. So use the money management system to manage your money more effectively. It's changed my life. And I'll say the habit, again, of managing your money is much more important than how much money you put in. You see, a lot of people would say, look, Mac, I would love to do this jar system, but I can't do it because I don't have enough money coming in. Or sometimes they may say, Mac, my expenses are too high. There's no way I can do these percentages. Now listen very carefully. Am I saying you have to put $1,000 into your account every day? No, I didn't say that. How come I'm not suggesting a specific amount, but I'm suggesting a certain percentage or percentages? It's so that every single person, regardless of if you're earning $100,000 a week or $1 a week, you can follow this money management system. Yes, if you are earning $1 a week, you can do this system, absolutely. You just put a few cents here, a few cents here, a few cents here. And the fastest way to deal with money is to manage the money that you have. See, I don't care if you're managing $100,000 or you're managing $1,000 or you're managing $100 or even $10 or even $1 or even 10 cents. All that matters is you learn money management skills. Right now, you may be thinking, I'm not earning a lot of money. I don't even know how I could do this. So let me give you a prime example. A story about a woman by the name of Michelle Burr. Now, she was broke, totally broke, when she came to the Millionaire Mind Intensive program. She said that the money management portion of that was the thing that resonated with her the most. The thing that she absolutely wanted to work on the most. She didn't know how to manage her money, and she didn't have any money management skills at all. So what did she do? She took $1 and divided it into nickels and dimes and pennies and put it into the jars. She put them into the 6 different jars that I've just mentioned according to the percentages that I recommend for this money management system. She had 10 cents in her play jar, and which was 10% of her income. She only put 10 cents in there. She started managing $1. So she went to the store and she bought some bubble gum. She read the comic in the bubble gum and she laughed. That was how much she had to play with in her play jar. She saw that it wasn't going to be enough, so she made a big point that every week she was going to double the amount of money she's putting into the jars. So in the first month, she put in $1. Then the next month, she managed to put in $2. And so on and so forth. She kept putting more money in there. And in that same year, after learning this jar system at the Millionaire Mind Intensive, in one particular month, she was able to put in $10,000 into a financial freedom account. Now, here's the thing. The way the universe works is if you manage your money, you will be rewarded with more. If you mismanage your money, you will get not any more. And the fastest way to do well with money is to manage the money that you have now. Just show the universe that you know how to manage $1. Then watch what happens and the miracles that happens in your life. Watch the miracles that happen. Okay, so let's fast forward right now. Let's see how Michelle is doing today. Today, I want to share with you that she's been managing the money management system, the JARS, and today she's a self-made woman. She never gets a dime from anybody. Michelle has made many investments into real estate and other businesses. And today, Michelle is not a millionaire. Not a millionaire. Not a millionaire. She is now a multi-millionaire. And it wasn't very long ago she was only managing $1. So don't give me or yourself any nonsense about how you can't do this. Decide right now. Are you going to get the 6 jars and start managing your money today? Remember, yes, you can do it physically, and also most of the time we'll do it through our bank account. That's important. Declare your intentions to the universe that you are going to turn your finances around right now, and let us know how it's going for you. Do you have other creative and effective ways to manage your money well? What's worked for you? Leave a comment below and we can share with everyone else. Take care, Mac Attram here. Until we speak again. Bye for now.